Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Buffalo's offense will be first on the attack. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Back to throw, it's Roberson. The spin, still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. He'll throw on third down. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. He really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. Get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has
looking deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Snow. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Morrow. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, And getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
To the air, it's Roberson. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. On target to the left. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys. He couldn't do it.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Hunt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Roberson. They're working that left side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Gain of 11. First down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had them.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Not sure if they allow cocktails in the booth, fellas, but you know they're flowing inside that stadium in Jacksonville today. Florida and Georgia, and here is the latest. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
He's in open space downfield.
Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Pine. Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And some room to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Garcia. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They want to flex their muscle, 3 tight end, sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. Harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man, it's Roberson. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pulled and fired complete.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Roberson. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's McMillan. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's good enough for first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Tight end getting vertical. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Of 13. And It's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield, it's Roberson. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Timeout.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Pine. Here's a heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Ridley. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's McMillan. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
Wants to throw it. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Roberson. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hogan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hogan. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Garcia. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The lone back's got it. Nice move there. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Caught in the backfield, it's Kane.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Dropping back, it's Roberson. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Bulls send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Loss of 2. Second down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Back to pass, it's Pine. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UConn was anything but dominant today, but the Huskies are going to leave Rentschler Field winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Roberson. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Hogan. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets away from one, finds room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The play action fake. Pressure coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back the Falcon offense will go to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Grab behind the line. It's Hogan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Pine. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ridley. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Falcons are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Roberson. Fakes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, it's picked off. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the